Way back 20 years ago, when we had to find a name for our group, we called it Milwaukee Women, Inc., and the Inc. was inclusive.
It is an organization that's leading in the power shift of women in Wisconsin, and that be it corporate boards, whether that be C-suite or senior leaders, and I think that's necessary to change the continuum.
Having women on boards is not an altruistic direction. Having women on boards is a strong and solid business sense.
Diversity is really at the national forefront of discussions on corporate leadership. And that's what we're talking about and have been talking about for the last 20 years. We knew from the start that we could improve only what we could measure. So research was there from day one. The research gave us credibility.
Everything starts with data and understanding that the work that Milwaukee Women, Inc. does is data-driven.
And the hard data would enable us to hold the mirror up to the business community.
You know, as we think about transformation, we really want to think about ways that we can help people see the future. And to that end, data is a very important piece of that.
It was an eye-opening experience for them. Diversity was not playing any kind of role in their leadership as well as their governance.
They're here, yes. They've always been here, we just need to look differently.
It took some effort to try to encourage the decision makers to reach out and get out of their comfort zone, to find new people and new sources of talent.
You're not going to get it on the golf course with your buddies or at the game with your buddies. You really have to stretch outside of what you're used to.
So it's not about an obligation, it's really about an opportunity.
Make relationships, develop relationships outside of your comfort zone.
The CEOs are younger. They have wives that work. They have daughters that work. And so they have a vested interest in bringing along more women into top management and on boards of directors.
The dynamics and the demographics of boards have changed. Before, a few decades ago, the expectation was that you had to be a CEO to be on these boards. But now you can bring in different expertise.
I think a lot of the attention should be and will be directed towards women of color.
It's a journey, I understand. It's not a race. So it will happen incrementally, but I think it can happen incrementally in larger numbers than they have historically happened with the focus on diversity, inclusion, and equity.